before we get into the video, a couple of safety things we must go through. So first thing, unplug the machine from the power supply. Isolate that plug so nobody else can plug it back in while you're working on it. Wear some safety gloves because inside the machine are some very sharp edges. And lastly, if you're not confident doing this, contact your local repair agent to help you out. Right, in this video I'm going to show you how to remove a belt in case you need to take a motor off a washer. Or if you are just dealing with a damaged belt, I will show you how to fit a new belt onto a washing machine. So let me reposition the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll be back in one moment. Before we start, I'd just like to point out that most brands follow a very similar pattern as to what I'm about to show you now. So if you're looking at the rear of the appliance, what you're going to see is an access panel, usually held in by a few screws. Once we take these screws out and remove this panel out of the way, you're going to see the belt behind it. Now, once we get this off, I will show you how to take the belt off in case you need to remove the motor, for example. Or if you're just dealing with a faulty belt and you want to put a new belt on, I will show you how to fit a belt. So let's start by taking the screws out. Right, so now we've got the access panel off and out of the way, I can show you how we take a belt off. So first thing to do is, with your safety gloves on, just grab hold of the belt and just pull it towards you, but at the same time just turn it and you'll find the belt should just jump off. Now if you need to replace the belt, I'd just like to point out by offering this to the camera, the inside of the belt has got a ribbed section and that needs to sit onto this part of the motor here. So to fit a new belt, you would start by looping it onto the motor there, part way onto here, and then just turn this until it takes the slack out of the belt. Now what I'm about to do now is a prime example as to why you'd wear safety gloves, because we need to apply a little bit of pressure just to turn this to make the belt jump on, just like that. If you slip, these edges in particular here are quite sharp, so like I said, safety gloves definitely a good idea. Now once you've got the belt sat onto here, it's worth giving this a turn for a couple of revolutions just to make sure the belt is seated correctly. Now in this instance the belt is a little bit too close to the edge for my liking, so what I'd like to show you is how you adjust that once it's on. So if we go to the motor down here, if we need the belt to go in towards the machine, which we do in this instance, you just push the belt in and turn it on the motor. And what you'll find is it'll jump into a different position. And same thing again, just give it a little spin for a couple of revolutions, make sure it's seated correctly. And same works in reverse. If the belt needs to come this way a bit, do the same thing, but pull it towards you and turn it on the motor. And same again, it will jump into a different position. What you're ideally looking for is for the belt to be centered on this part here as perfectly as you can do. But essentially, as long as you can spin this a couple of revolutions and it doesn't look like it's close to the edge on either side, then you're good to go. So that is how you remove and refit a belt.